right, so I got a really bad sprained AC joint in my right shoulder. I got hurt at work. So Timmy's actually helping me today. We took the car cover off and finally dug the car out of the snow since I wasn't able to by myself. And I figured we would do something easy. You know, got the car in the garage. It's a little warmer in here. So a lot of you guys have been texting me asking about the vent to atmosphere breather hose that comes off of the Ross Racing catch can. So usually everybody tucks theirs by the oil filter housing. I decided to take it out of where the oil filter housing was and try something different because of some of your guys' questions. A lot of what I was getting asked was, with having the vent to atmosphere tube go down to the floor, would I be scared of oil getting on the floor and my tire slipping? Or is there a possibility of that even happening? So I decided to, make it my own, point to kind of figure that out for you guys, because that's what I like doing. And I went ahead and I put a breather filter on the breather line, and I ran it right over to where this cross strut brace is by the expansion tank. And what I did was I zip tied it over here. I just went ahead and I cut the zip tie, and me and Timmy are gonna go ahead and Velcro this Mishimoto heat wrap sleeve. This is super nice, by the way. It's really great quality if you guys want to check that out. But we're gonna go ahead and finish getting that Velcro together. It's about 1 inch wide and 3 feet long, and the hose is 1 inch wide and 3 feet long as well, so it'd be perfect. That way, having it run over the valve cover, over the manifold, and around all of these really hot coolant lines, everything will be taken care of. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to have him do it since I can't with one arm, and I'm going to take you guys along for the process. Stay tuned. So as you can see, Timmy's almost done. All you do is you connect the two sides, Velcro, it goes right together, and now it's a heated sleeve. I really like this. Mishimoto does a great job. So we're going to go ahead and take the line off the catch can. We're going to go ahead and unscrew it right from the can, clean it off, and then we're going to run it right through this bottom side all the way to the top. Run it down here. Before I had a zip tie on here to hold this up, and a zip tie here on the deleted return coolant line. So we're going to go ahead and put everything back like that, make sure it's all good, and everything should be all set. All right, guys, so we're about halfway done. All we did was undo this little part by the Mishimoto tag, and then as soon as you have it open a little for a little access point right here, then it just slides right through, and it goes all the way down to the filter. We're going to go ahead and undo the clamp. I'm going to clean up that corner a little, and then we're going to make sure everything else is cleaned off. And also, when you unscrew it off your can, even though this is the breather, make sure you still put a little piece of paper towel under. You never know if a little bit of excess oil is going to come out, so you always want to make sure that's protected and you don't get oil on your fuel line, the O2 sensors, the downpipe, coil packs, anything over there on that side of the valve cover. We just got the hose back on, as you can see, right from the breather to the filter. And we're going to go ahead and throw the zip ties on now. I just wanted to mention, you have to pull the sleeve back a little, that way you can screw it on, and then you can mess with it. We decided to tuck the Velcro piece on the bottom so you can't see it. We're going to try and get some of the wrinkles out as well. This is how it's looking so far. I really like it. It looks clean. It'll help a lot, and it's something preventative. I don't have to worry about the hose getting too hot and anything else happening. All right, guys, so we just went ahead and finished up. We put one zip tie right here on the cross member of the strut bar. And I couldn't put it any more to the side because it was hitting the cap for the expansion tank, but I didn't want it resting on any of the lines. There's a still play, and what I did was I tucked the heat wrap into the filter under the clamp as well, so it's nice and firm, nothing will lift or come up. Then I put a zip tie right here where I had it before, which is holding on to the coolant return line that I deleted right behind the cap. Tuck the end of the zip tie. If you don't cut your zip ties flush, you're a psychopath. You got to cut your zip ties flush and tuck the head of the zip tie so they look nice and clean, or you don't know how to work on cars. And then we went ahead and left a little bit of space on the thread, so if I ever need to mess with this, I don't have to pull it back at all. And then we went ahead and tucked the Velcro underneath, like I said. Got some more of the wrinkles out aside from the bend. But yeah, guys, that's just a little something I think would be a good idea. And if you have the same fear about the vent to atmosphere hose letting oil go out onto the floor, go ahead and try this. I've driven the car with the filter on the hose for about 150 miles or so far, and I haven't noticed any issues. Again, The head ports on my car are plugged, so sometimes I get a little bit of smoke out of the filter, but I'm still on the stock turbo, so there's not enough boost where oil would shoot out. If you have more boost or you're a big turbo or a custom tune, I definitely recommend doing either a bigger filter or a different solution. But yeah, this is the setup that we got going on now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna start going TikTok live and doing some car ratings and let you guys do in Q&A of my car with the hood open. So stay tuned for that as well. Thanks for watching, guys.